Welcome, ladies, degenerates, and gentlemen, back to the DeGents podcast. I'm here with my co-host, Rich, Big Rich. What's going on, brother?
The biggest, the largest. Uh, I'm here. Fuski's here. Got a good week of football this past weekend. Not for me, record wise. It was probably my worst week. I mean, not probably, definitely my worst week. Well, I've had one good week, one bad week, and the rest just above average. So it's the ebbs and flows of the gambling game. You're gonna have ups and downs, but I liked every play. I backed every play. I had confidence in all of them. Is sometimes it don't work out. How'd you do this weekend, Foos?
I got off to a hot start after the 6-1 week, um, but the late plays, along with you with the Niners, did not hit, and then I was on the over and the Lions in the Sunday night game that did not come through. So we ended up 3-3 for picks on the show. But I went 0-2 in the season long, which gives you the lead. You're 4-4. I'm 4-5.
Ooh,
Yeah, so we have a heated battle going on here through the first third of the season. Which
yeah.
nothing wrong with that, but yeah, tough. Rams Ravens over was a brutal one. We'll get into it, but there's a couple chances there to make that game completely different than what it was. But
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
yeah, let's hop right into it. Thursday night, Philly at the Giants, 34-17 for the Giants. Um, I don't think either of us had a play on this one, but I mean, I did think the Giants could keep it close, but I didn't think they were going to win it. They kind of dominated Jackson Dart, running all over the place with no receivers. And Philly continues to struggle on offense. Um,
Yeah, I'm the only surprising thing of this game was by how much, right? Like, I feel like we both saw this coming a little bit. We're both scared to take either side, especially after the Giants lost to the Saints. That definitely shied me away from it. But we definitely saw this game being competitive. Um, but I did not see the Giants winning this one by 17. I'll tell you that.
no, no, not at all.
Yep, Scatterboo seems like he's the real deal. I feel like he fits quite well in New York. That meathead. They're gonna have a deli sandwich named after him soon.
Oh yeah, he's a fucking man, dude. He really is.
Like, it's just funny seeing all these videos of him now, like, surface. Like, before a game at Arizona State, he was just headbutting a brick wall with his helmet on. Like, this dude's a nut.
He's still headbutting everyone.
It's insane. Oh man, he was born to play football, and he's doing it.
Yeah, and he's in the right spot. He's got his buddy Jackson Dart, who's been playing really well.
Yep.
Great game for him. Um, yeah, I mean, I think we talked a little bit about how the Giants' defense hasn't kind of played up to their standard, but they've been better as of the past couple games, and they get a huge win in the division in prime time on Thursday night. So see
Massive.
if they can't keep it rolling. But we moved to London, which was a game that if you got up for, I feel bad for you. 13-11, Broncos beat the Jets. This game was awful. This was, if I'm being honest, the first London game or international game period that I've had eyes on. I've been golfing on the weekends, so I haven't been paying too much attention to the Dublin or London games, but this was just about what you would expect for teams traveling overseas. And Jets had a chance to win this game, but the Broncos pulled it out 13-11, and it was just a complete snooze fest, if we're being honest.
Yeah, absolute snooze fest. It's not that I didn't have any interest in watching football at that hour. Um, it just had snooze fest kind of written all over it. Nothing really interested me. I don't really have much fantasy wise. I didn't have any action on the game, so um, wasn't wasn't really focused on it a whole lot. I actually didn't even watch a single second of it. I was keeping up with the box score. Um, yeah, what an absolute shit show it was in London.
Uh,
Oh, Justin Fields with 40 passing yards.
I was just about to say 45 passing yards for Justin Fields,
How
and they
how
only lose the game by 2, which is pretty incredible, honestly.
yeah. Like you'd think in that matchup, Fields only throwing 40 passing yards against the Broncos. The Broncos 99 times out of 100 win that game by 10 plus points.
Handily, correct.
And
Yeah,
this is the one time. This is the one exception. But yeah, happy I didn't watch it. So yeah.
yeah. Those London games are just. I mean, they're really just fucking brutal. There was one touchdown in the entire game to Nate Atkins, which props to you if you know who that was. But
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I mean, I've heard the name for sure, but um, not looking at him at my fantasy roster.
no, not who you'd expect at least. But anyways, we'll move on from that one quickly. Let's go. We'll go to the Patriots. They continue their upward trend, dealing with a little bit of referee controversy. I don't want to be that guy, but some bad calls. But they get the win 25-19. They do cover as well over the Saints in New Orleans. And that's 2 out of 3, as you mentioned, on the road. Now they go to Tennessee next week, which we will get to. Can they be the 5th team ever to win 3 straight on the road?
I mean, they should, right? They're playing the Titans. Obviously, we'll get into that, but they should definitely do it. But yeah, going back to that game, the referees. I mean, they did everything that they possibly could to keep the Saints within striking distance, and they were within striking distance the whole game. That
Mm-hmm.
what was that PI call on Diggs when Douglas scored the touchdown?
Yeah.
Like he was on the opposite side of he was on the sideline basically, and Diggs caught the ball up the seam. And then you watch the replay, and Diggs didn't even do anything. It made me. I had to rewatch it a bunch. It's like, did they mean to call it on somebody else? But then you watch the whole play, and it's like, where was there any PI? Like
No,
something's got to be investigated. And then that ticky tacky call on Diggs. That I mean, I guess by the rule, right? He created separation with his arm and his hand. Um, but if you're going to call that one, you have to call 6 to 8 more PIs on the offensive game. That
yeah,
happens so many times. So it's one of those things. He didn't 2 hand shove. It's football. Like this is the way they've been playing their whole entire lives. It's football. Um, I know the Pats only won by 6, but in those 2 drives, that's potential 14 points right there. So I
yeah,
mean, this game easily could have been 3 scores win for the Pats.
yeah. No, no, I agree. I feel like I kind of spin zone that in my own head where it's like you're getting those shit calls where in the past, um, those 2, 3 plays where you're kind of getting boned, no matter where you lie on the fandom side.
Yeah.
You can see a bad call from either side. But in the past, I feel like those are games we lose, but we win. We win 25-19. So that makes me just a little bit more confident in the way things are going after the home game against the Steelers. Again, I mean, that was the turning point so far. I know we're only 3 weeks removed, but
Oh yeah.
to me, it looks great. We got a revenge game / fired coach game for the Titans. So you know, there's a couple betting angles there,
Yeah.
kind
Two,
of kind
two,
of
two.
counteracting each other because the fired coach game is usually the game you bet on the team that the coach gets fired, but Mike Vrabel coming back to Tennessee after a I don't know, slightly messy ending there, so it'll be interesting. But again, Patriots trending up. I'm just I hope it keeps going that direction. I mean, Drake looks great. Team looks great. They're gelling. And a good win
Yeah. Yeah,
overall.
very good. I'd say good win. I'd say good win.
Yeah,
Could have
good
been,
win.
could have been a better win. Some other variables at play. I think their their pass defense didn't look great. Olave kind of chewed him up. So would like to see the star receiver for the other team not get it that easy. But a win's a win. We're a 3-game winning streak on to Tennessee.
Yes, sir. That's right. With some adversity, we get the win. That's what I like to see. Let's move to Steelers hosting the Browns. Steelers 23, Browns 9. We both hit on this one. I was on the Steelers. Like I said, 8 out of 10 times the home team has won and covered in this matchup. 23-9 was the final. And you had the under, which you also had in season long, which gives you the bump there.
Yep.
But yeah, this was a typical AFC North matchup, if I've ever seen one. But the Steelers keep rolling. They have a pretty good stranglehold on the AFC North at 4-1. Obviously, with Cleveland being shit and a win over them, and then Baltimore with their big time injury struggles with Lamar, obviously, and everyone else on the defensive side. And then Cincy without Burrow. So they are in a good spot, but they get the win at home. Yeah.
Good win for the Steelers. I mean, not the largest of tests.
No.
Maybe for their offense. I mean, I didn't expect their offense to break 20. I thought they were going to struggle offensively as well. But
A
Rodgers
lot
and
of a
Rodgers
lot of
and
field goals.
yes, a lot of field goals. Rodgers and Metcalf. Their connection seems to be kind of dialed in. They're getting more dialed in. But that defense is kind of getting into swing here. Watt looks just as good as he's ever been. The secondary looks phenomenal up in Pittsburgh. Yes, another season of Mike Tomlin just getting this group of guys ready to go. Week in and week out.
Yeah, man. He is always solid, and
Yeah.
Rogers DK is something I don't know if I've ever thought I would ever seen, but
No,
it is fun to watch. I'll tell you that.
it's
Even
working.
in a sleepy game like that in the AFC North. Next up, we got Chargers 29, Dolphins 27. The Dolphins continue the schneid. Big game for Ladd.
Yeah, massive.
And then we had Tua comments after the game about players not showing up to the players only meetings. We said it before the season even started. Bad vibes in Miami. That continues. It wasn't Mike McDaniel getting fired first. It was obviously Texans coach Callahan.
Titans.
Yes, excuse me. Same division at least. I was close.
Yep, same division. Began with a T. I'll give you that.
But he can't be far from being gone as well.
Can't be.
Yeah, man, I don't know. I mean, we'll see how they react after Tua's comments, but it doesn't look great for Miami. I mean, Chargers have had a string of injuries similar to the 49ers last year where they have everybody down. They got like two or three out of their starting line gone. Amar and Hampton on the IR, but Kamani Vidal stepped up 124 rushing yards, a touchdown through the air. And they get the job done on the road as well. Bar trap.
Yeah. No Quentin Johnston in that game either.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they have enough weapons in that receiver room where they'll be all right. But with his surge this year, you think they'd struggle a little more passing the ball, but no, they played fantastic. Yeah, dude, what is Tua doing?
I don't know, man. It's
It's it's fucking team 101. What happens in the locker room stays in the locker room.
yeah.
What are we doing?
I like Tua too. It's very unfortunate. Um, you think what was it 3 years ago where they beat the Broncos and had a chance of beating the all-time single game scoring record? They beat them like 70 to whatever it was.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
It's
now I
insane.
think that was McDaniel's first year. I don't know. Things have fallen off, obviously, fallen off a cliff. Um, I think back to that game in Kansas City where it was just about 0 degrees Fahrenheit, if not negative,
Yeah,
in the first round of the playoffs. And ever since then, I feel like everything has just been horrible for the Dolphins.
yeah,
I mean, they only lost by 2 here in the end, but that's just a sign of a team that is just not. They don't have it in them. They don't have the fight.
yeah.
And again, the Chargers are banged up. I think the Chargers are better than what they put out this past week because of all injuries, but still, I mean, I don't know. The vibes have been off since before the season started, and they continue to be off.
Yeah,
And they're
yeah.
now 1-5. So
1-5, dog shit team, and that's just one team that I will not bet on this year, no matter what the situation. I don't know what. Like, it's just one of those things that nothing seems right with them.
no,
Like, and it's just
defense is horrible.
not a team you can trust your money with.
No, not even close. And they play the Browns in Cleveland this week, and they're 2.5 point dogs, which we will get to. But I don't know. I mean, if I looked at the schedule at the beginning of the year, I wouldn't have told you that's a line at least flipped, if not more. But still,
Yeah. No,
just fucking
definitely.
bad. It's bad.
Yep.
Uh, Speaking of bad, Rams 17, Ravens 3.
Woof.
Yeah, Rams get the win.
Woof.
Feels like they played with their food a little bit here. Early on, it was 3-0 Ravens. Rams get stuffed inside the 20. Missed the field goal.
Doink.
So, yeah, it was a doink. That's 3 points off my over. And the Ravens had 2 possessions in the red zone as well. They got stuffed as well. I mean, I don't know. This game could have been a little bit different. Derrick Henry finally got going again since week 1. He rushed for let's see, over 120, I believe. I don't know the exact number. Yeah, 122, 24 carries, 122 yards, which you would expect with Cooper Rush at the helm. But they just couldn't punch it in. When push came to shove, they did 2 fucking tush pushes with Mark Andrews. When you have arguably the best power runner in the NFL, which made me very confused. But either way, the Rams get the win. Rams cover, and I did not hit the over, so we can move on from that one.
Yep. Right to the next game.
Yes, next game is Cards at the Colts. Jacoby Brissett actually played pretty fucking good in this game. 31-27 was the final. Colts get the win, but it was close. Colts had to fight. We had one bad pick from Daniel Jones showing a little bit of flashback of him in New York, but nonetheless, they get the win. They did not cover the 6.5, 7, depending on where you got it at. The Cardinals fought in this game. Jacoby Brissett was 27 for 44 with 2 touchdowns and interception, 320 yards passing. But Jonathan Taylor is currently in the lead for Offensive Player of the Year, and he just continues to be an absolute force.
Yeah, he's a beast.
Yeah, I don't know this. I didn't expect this, especially with the Colts at home, but I also think Jacoby Brissett first start is where you get his best, and then if Kyler's out next week, expect the Cardinals to get shit on. I feel like
Correct.
that's the type of quarterback Jacoby is. He gave us some good years in New England, and I love the guy for it. But he has his 1 week, and then next week you get the book on him, and he gets ruined. So
Yeah, I think that I don't know. I haven't seen anything, but that might be a career high passing yards in a game for Jacoby Brissett.
it's got to be up there. I mean, 320. He played well. I mean, again, the Cardinals fought more than I thought they would with the backup QB. But yeah, Colts go to 5-1. I mean, they're cruising with some
Colt,
adversity.
Colts are a wagon.
Yeah, they seem to be. Next up was the game I waffled on a little bit, and I shouldn't have because the Seahawks won it 20-12 in Jacksonville. Did hit the under though. Yeah, I don't know, a little bit of a letdown spot for the Jags, I think.
Yeah, I
And
was a misread on my end. I placed the bet. I loved it, and then even on the podcast, I was like, I
you did
think
say it, yeah.
I don't really love it, but I'm gonna stick with it. And like Sunday morning, I even felt worse about it. I was like, "There's no way Jack's gonna win this game." I should have not hedged out of it, but just bought out. But I stuck with it, and I paid the consequences. It was a good competitive game. Jaguars had um, opportunity in the whole second half to score a touchdown, make it a little bit closer. But Seattle would just put their foot down on that big play. They made the big plays when they needed to. Smith and Jigba, certified absolute superstar.
He's a dog. He really is.
He's an absolute superstar. So
Um, I'm gonna look something up real quick because the Seahawks on the road with their new coach, Mike McDonald. That's the name, right?
yeah,
Um,
they're better on the road.
they are way, way better on the road. Um, but yeah, man, I mean, I think both these defenses are really good. I think the Seahawks are a very balanced team. He's 10-1 on the road since he became the head coach of the Seattle Seahawks.
Pretty good.
That's insane. That's insane. Again, I think it was a little bit of a letdown spot for the Jags. The offense really hasn't clicked so far. I mean, the way they beat the Chiefs last week was, I think, a little bit lucky. But I don't know. Seahawks are a very balanced team. They play so good on the road. Um, yeah, and they get it done. JSN, obviously a fucking stud. But their defense is solid too, man. I mean, they're a good squad, and you have 3, 4, and 2 teams in the NFC North. NFC is it NFC North? NFC West.
Seattle is in the northern part of this.
Yes, I was just.
But
I'm a more geographical guy. Whatever. Fuck off.
but they are very west. So
They're also North and West at the same time.
correct.
But yeah, no, Seahawks are they're balanced, and Sam Darnold is playing great. Geno Smith, not so much, which we will get to after the Cowboys and the Panthers. 30-27 for the Panthers. Panthers continue to be a home wagon. Yeah, I don't know. Rico Dowdle revenge game. He has had 2 straight weeks of looking like the best running back in the NFL.
Yes,
I
he has.
mean, I guess you could argue Bijan after last night, which we will get to, but
I mean, Dowdle has almost 500 yards from scrimmage in the
in
last
the
2 weeks.
past 2 games, yeah.
I guess
183 rushing yards and how much through the air? We got to fucking figure this out because this guy has been spazzing. And of course, you got a little bit of extra motivation. He told Jerry and the boys to strap up their chin straps before going in. 30 carries, 183 yards.
And then 4 catches,
4
50.
catches, 56 and a tutty. I mean,
What do you have last week?
He had over 200 from scrimmage as well.
He had 206 rushing
Jesus Christ.
and then 28 receiving. So he's about 25 yards short of 500.
It's a franchise record. Um, I think the record is Dowdle, CMC, Dowdle for the most all-purpose yards in a game. So
So
that
his
tells
last,
you how good
his
he's
last
fucking
two
playing.
games.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, no, he's been absolute dynamite, and it's good to see him do it against the Cowboys because everyone hates the Cowboys, and yeah, they do it to themselves, man. They, do- I mean, they have struck gold with Javante, right? So like, it's not like they're hurting for running back help, but
And Pickens 9 for 168 and a tutty. I mean, without CD's coming back, if not this week or next week, the offense looks great. But again, I mean, we talked about it that they trade away Micah and that defense is hurting. I mean,
yeah, and they're averaging over 30 points allowed per game. You're not going to be a
yeah,
successful team if you're giving
and
up 30.
they're no. Well, I mean, you can be for a couple games, but down the stretch, no, not at all.
Not at all. Not at all.
But yeah, I don't know. It was a good game, to be honest. I mean, Cowboys Panthers, you wouldn't think that would be one that you had eyes on late, but it was good. Now we get to Geno. Raiders 20, Titans 10. Um, I don't have much to say about this one. It's just Titans just continue to struggle. They, like we said, they fire the coach. Um, Something's got to change there. Things are not going great. But the Raiders get a win at home. Um,
I'm kicking myself for not playing the Raiders. It was
no, I wouldn't though because
it,
they
it
beat
was
they beat the Titans by 10.
I don't
I
know.
mean,
It was the Raiders or nothing, and it was just such a garbage game that it's like I can't. It's usually I wouldn't say specialize, but where I like to dip my toes in those kind of games. Um, but this one was too gross. But I did lean the Raiders, and unfortunately, I didn't play it. But yeah,
I mean,
it was great. The most disgusting game on the slate we'll have all year.
yeah,
I don't know.
I don't even think we talked
Dolphins,
about it.
Dolphins Browns. Very quick. Not yeah, not really. I think we just said on to the next one.
I mean, Titans had 3 turnovers, Raiders had 1. So, I mean, that game, if you take care of the ball, that game could be 23-20 Titans, you know?
Yeah, Raiders are nothing.
Yeah,
I
and
missed
I
that
still
one.
don't think the Raiders are very good, which we'll get to.
No, they're not.
Um, Next up, we got Niners at the Bucks. Bucks handle business, even with Emeka Ibuka going out around halftime or just after halftime. 30-19 was the final. Mac Jones gets his first loss as a starter this year, which is just it makes me laugh to say. But the Bucks are a fucking wagon, man. I mean, Baker's still not the favorite for MVP. Um, but the value is gone if you wanted to bet it. In my opinion, he's under 10-1, and I think he's the clear leader if things continue to go the way they are. Um, yeah, man, this Bucks team is just fun to watch. Still no Bucky, still no Mike Evans. Emeka Buka goes out for the second half. They still put up 30. I don't know, man. It's insane. Fred Warner also goes out for the Niners. Another devastating injury for this fucking cursed team, which is nuts. But yeah,
Absolutely, they're cursed. Absolutely cursed.
yeah, it's nuts. It really is.
Dude, Pat Mahomes is the leader for MVP right now.
Yeah, of course he is. In my opinion, I think Baker is a clear favorite.
I mean,
So you can still get a little bit of value, I guess, but you could have had him at 25 to 1 a couple weeks ago.
as it stands right now, the Chiefs are
What's he at
not
right now?
Mahomes.
No, Baker.
He's at plus 350.
Yeah,
The value's gone.
it's way
Uh,
gone. You could have had him 25 to 1 2 weeks ago.
yeah. Pat Mahomes is plus 185.
I mean, Mahomes is balling.
He's absolutely balling, but their team isn't in the playoff picture.
They will be.
They will be, but you can't bet plus 185. Like, no, 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 no. If you take
Well,
Pat Mahomes, it's not a good bet.
that is DraftKings and the rest of Vegas saving their ass because if they put him at 5 to 1 or greater, and the Chiefs go on a run here, and he continues to put up the numbers. I mean, he's saving me in a fantasy league basically single handedly.
Dude, he has
I think,
two out of the five games multiple touchdown passes.
and he's got a few rushing.
Yeah, but
He, fantasy wise, he's currently QB1. I think Baker's two. Um, but yeah, Mahomes has been balling.
I'm just so
He's got
anti-Chiefs.
1,500 yards, 11 tutties, two picks.
He has been balling. He has been balling.
What
I'm
does
not
Baker
saying he
have?
hasn't been. I'm not saying he hasn't been balling. I'm just
Well,
saying
that's again,
if
I
you're
think
gonna,
that's just Vegas. So Baker's QB3, 1539, so it's like 20 more yards than Mahomes, one more touchdown at 12, and one less pick. So yeah, I mean,
yeah, and like you said, he did it without Mike Evans, a half of Egbuka, and no Bucky Irving last week,
and Chris Godwin has played like
and
half a game.
and the most the most different starting line combinations
Yeah,
this
their
season.
line is beat to shit.
So, in my opinion, if the season ended right now, it is Baker without a doubt. I will add, middle of the
What
Saints Pats game the other day, I did throw a half unit on Drake May MVP.
we will get to that because we have two more games before we finish Sunday, and then we have two games on Monday and two games on Monday coming up. But I want to check something real quick. What are the Bucks to win the Super Bowl?
Uh,
15 to 1. I mean,
I,
if you think about all the players that are down for the Bucks right now and how good they're playing without those players,
yeah, do they have the talent to do so?
oh,
Yes.
100%.
Do they have the referees in their back pocket in the playoffs in the Super Bowl against the Chiefs? No.
Well,
But I think it's worth 15 to 1 if that's what you're getting at.
yeah, I'm placing it right now. I mean, I think if you listen to this show and you especially, Rich, know that I love Baker.
Yes, you do.
I just placed it. 15 to 1, Bucks to win the Super Bowl. Let's move on.
Yep, on to the next one. Let's go.
Another NFC favorite, 27-18 Packers over the Bengals. Joe Flacco's first start, and he kept them in it for a while, as a veteran will do. I was surprised that he did not get murdered behind that Bengals offensive line. Um, this line was 2 touchdowns, correct?
Yeah, it was 14.
Yeah. So they did not cover the Packers, but they get the win, 3-1-1. I don't know. I think Bengals made the right move in getting Flacco. If they can get a couple more wins soon, and Joe Burrow is on the fast track for his injury, which it didn't sound like he was. I don't know. You like to hold on hope for the Bengals here, but Trey Hendrickson also got injured in this game, so they might be dead.
Oh yeah, they were dead the second Joe Burrow walked off that field.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
But
but
Flacco is a sign of you're fighting for something, at least. I give them the benefit of the doubt that they're trying to make something happen here. Um, Probably Zach Taylor trying to save his job, if I'm being honest. But
yeah,
I
I I,
mean,
th- I think
you,
he's got to be gone.
you lose
Guys,
to the Packers by 9, so
the guy's been a wet fart for years.
yeah. I mean, but again, I think you lose to the Packers by 9. Nobody expected you to be in this game, period, and they were. So I think they made the right move. How far that gets them, I don't know, but yeah,
We'll
Packers get
see.
it done.
We'll see. I'm not too optimistic about it, but we'll see.
No, yeah, I'm just trying to be kind of like devil's advocate a little bit. Um, but yeah, Packers get it done, and we go to another NFC North team with the Lions at the Chiefs, and they get whomped 30-17. Chiefs seem to be back. We just spoke about Mahomes. They seem to be back in that offensive groove that they had 3 or 4 years ago with Tyreek. Things seem to be
Yeah.
working. The Lions were pretty flat in this game. I missed the over and I missed the Lions, which is going to hurt me in the season long. But yeah, Chiefs are looking back on it. Honestly, Chiefs at 2-3 at home against the Lions. I should have known. Back against the wall, they have to win this game to keep things rolling. If they go to 2-4, then they're really crawling. I should have known.
Yeah,
But
that's where I was at. Like,
yeah,
had to be. It was the Chiefs or nothing there.
yeah,
Chiefs
lines were pretty flat.
very flat. Now Chiefs getting Rashi Rice back. Um,
Hmm.
they should be all systems go from here on out.
Yeah, they're gonna be scary. And then we had two Monday night games. Bills at the Falcons. Falcons defeat the Bills 24-14. It's two straight drops for the Bills, and the Patriots move into first place in the AFC East, which is fucking sick.
Yeah,
6 games in, third of the way through the season. If you told me that we'd be first place in the AFC East, I would have told you you're fucking crazy. But
yeah,
here we are. Falcons look really good at home. Defense play their asses off. Bijan is a fucking stud. Over 200 yards from scrimmage. I think he had like 185 rushing. Um, Josh had another couple mistakes, and the Falcons get it done. It was a great overall game from the Falcons, in my opinion.
yeah. From start to finish, they took the lead early and never gave it back.
Yeah.
Dominated in all facets of the game. Drake London, superstar. Bijan Robinson, superstar. If they can just get Penix to get to like a Pro Bowl level, you know what I mean? Get him on pace with these other guys, these superstars on his team. Then the Falcons could be a sneaky, dangerous football team.
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
I may have jumped the gun slightly with my futures this year, like slightly. I don't think the Bucks are unbelievable. So I may have jumped the gun slightly, but maybe just a year early. I think this Falcons team is emerging, and we'll be here. We'll be here to stay for a little bit.
Oh yeah. Defense has some studs too.
Yeah,
The offense obviously pops with all those names: Bijan, Drake London, Kyle Pitts, Michael Penix,
yeah,
and even Algier had a good game.
yeah.
The backup. So,
Yeah,
but
he's he's
that
been pretty
defense is
consistent all year.
tough. That defense has that Atlanta blood. They are tough. They played well.
Yeah,
Um, and then the second Monday game, Bears get the win on a game-winning field goal, 25-24 over the Commanders. Bad mistake from Jaden Late on the missed handoff. Um, Revenge from the Hail Mary the year prior. Um, yeah, I don't know. Bears Bears had some mistakes of their own, but they come out with a victory, and it's a big one for them, I think.
Definitely a big win for the Bears. This is a game that last year with Eberflus would lose 10 times out of 10. Um, Big win for them. Would kind of expect Jaden to not make those mistakes, but I mean he's still only a sophomore in the league, right? So he'll make those mistakes. He'll elevate. He'll get back to what he was doing his rookie year. That's for sure. He was also hurt the last couple of weeks, so um, giving him the benefit of the doubt. Drake May, I think, is still the best quarterback in that class, but you know, we'll see. We'll see how the rest of it goes.
That's right. It's certainly looking like it this year. Again, Jaden hurt for a couple weeks. But that does it for week 6. I'm losing track here. Week 6, going into
Yeah,
week 7.
losing track is going so fast, man.
It is, it is. So let's hop into week 7 slate.
Yes, sir. Let's fire off some plays, baby.
All right, week 7 begins on Thursday night in Cincinnati. Steelers at the Bengals. Steelers minus 5.5. Total set at 43.5. What are you thinking here, Rich?
Uh, you're gonna make me start off. I don't know. I don't know. It's weird. It's a weird game. Very weird game. Steelers minus 5.5. I would lean Bengals just because I mean they showed a little fight against the Steelers against the Packers last week. Um, Back-to-back divisional games, short week for the Steelers. Um, I can expect them to come out a little slow. Maybe an underplay. I'd be a little nervous to play back-to-back divisional unders because I feel like this one could get fourth quarter bombed. You know what I mean? I feel like this could be a stinker, and then both teams just go nuts at the end of the game. Um, but yeah, I don't have a strong feel on either side of it. I'm probably gonna sit this one out. I haven't played many Thursday night games this week or this year.
Yeah. I'll be on the Bengals plus 7.5. Gotta lay some juice. Minus
Wait, where you
170,
you're juicing it up to 170, bro?
175.
Wow,
Mm-hmm. I'm juicing it. Um,
squeezing.
I was on the Steelers last week because home team won and covered 8 out of 10.
Yeah,
This time in division again, off a big win. Um, I don't have a stat for you, but I know Mike Tomlin as a favorite period is not great, and as a road favorite is even worse.
yeah.
Um, Thursday night in division, give me a touchdown with the Bengals and Joe Flacco. I will lay the juice at minus 175 currently. Probably will get worse. Um, I don't know. I hope money comes in on the Steelers because then I can buy it at a lower price. But I'm on the Bengals plus a 7.5, and I'm laying some juice, brother.
I I would wait.
Oh, it's
Maybe
not in yet, but that's my play as of right now.
okay. I would definitely wait because I can see this game trickling up to 6.5, maybe.
Yes, currently you have 58% of the money is on Pittsburgh minus 5.5. So it's not as lopsided as you would think.
Yeah. He
Um,
so you said that about Tomlin. As a road favorite, he has a 32-40-2 ATS record.
yeah, not great.
Did you talk me into it? You talked me into it.
And it's
Bengals.
second week of Flacco. They battled against the Packers. They're at home.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
official play, Bengals plus 5.5. I'll, t- I'll take it where it's at now.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy it just to be safe. I'll buy the 2 points. Keep me within a touchdown here, but I think honestly, I think this could be one of the weird. We haven't had many weird Thursday night games. I think this could be one of the weird ones where the Bengals might shock the world.
We had a pretty weird one last week. Giants crushing the Eagles.
Uh,
It's kind of weird.
Eagles have stumbled. That's the only thing.
Yeah.
Steelers have looked good. You could see the Bengals have struggled. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Like, given their resume up to this point, the Steelers
Yeah.
should win this game.
Yeah.
Handily. But given some facts, Mike Tomlin against the spread, um, you know,
He's not good as a favorite. He really isn't.
short week. No, he's not good. Even his home favorite, not great against the spread. So, yeah, let's do it. Let's rock. Bengals plus 5.5.
Yes, sir. And we go back to London once again. Jags are the home team. They're getting 3 against the Rams. Total set at 45 and a half. I'm going to be on the Jacksonville Jaguars plus the 3 here. Jags have been I guess, London darling over the past 5 or 6 years. Rams did stay in Baltimore last week after the win and traveled straight from there to London. But I think the Jags bounce back here in London and get an early morning victory. But I'll take the 3 points.
This is my favorite play of the year, Fuski. Of the year. And it's coming in the London game. Give me the Jacksonville Jaguars plus the 3 points. Duval. Let's go. Um, Rams looked like a bag of shit this past week. Traveling from LA to Baltimore, now going from Baltimore to London, another time change. Their bodies are all out of whack. Haven't seen their families, haven't been home 2 weeks now. They're going to be itching to get out of there. And just the play alone from this last week, and if that's not a sign, I don't know what is. Jags, you hit it. I mean, that's London's team. I think they bounce back here. They're comfortable over there. I want to say this is this Lawrence's fourth or fifth start over there. So
I think they played 2 last year, so at least, yeah.
So he might be 6 starts over in London at this point. So he's
Mm-hmm.
comfortable. He knows what to expect. Give me the Jags plus the 3. Bang! Favorite play of the year. Let's go.
Let's go. Yeah, I lean toward the under here too, which makes me like the underdog even more. I think it's
Yeah.
a lunder.
Yeah. No, I lean that way as well. I lean definitely that way as well.
All right, let's go to regular time in the United States, and we're gonna start off with our New England Patriots at Tennessee, laying 7 on the road. Fired coach game, also revenge game for Vrabel. Total set at 42 and a half. I'll let you go first on this one.
All right. So you said it earlier, right? A lot of angles. We got
Many angles.
the fired coach angle. We have the coach revenge game. Then we got the Pats against all odds, winning 3 straight road games in the middle of a season angle. Very few teams have done that, and with a rather large sample size. So, I mean, if we're weighing it out here, I think one of the angles is leaning in the Titans' favor. I would lean the Titans here. I'm not playing it. There's too many angles, too much stuff going on. I don't like it. I'm gonna root for the Pats. Let's go. They should.
I'm gonna be
They shouldn't lose this game. They should not lose the game.
No, I don't think they lose the game. I'm gonna lay it with the Pats. Like you said, many angles. I give the angle advantage to Mike Vrabel. Usually I'd be all over a fired coach game. Obviously, a little bit of bias here with the Pats. but I think the motivation for Vrabel is a lot more, a lot deeper than just rallying the team around a change.
Yeah.
Titans. I think the Patriots go in, handle business, and get the hell out of there and go back home after a 3-game road stretch. Um, I would say buy it to 6.5, but I'm confident laying the 7. If you wanted to buy 6.5, you'd be laying -134. So still a decent price, but I'm going to take the Patriots minus the 7. Um, I like Cam Ward. I have bet on the Titans a handful of times here. But I think the way the Patriots are gelling and the way the game is trending on both sides of the football is a bad recipe for the Titans with Mike Vrabel coming in looking for his revenge, regardless of who takes over the reins for the Titans. So give me the Patriots minus a 7. I'll lay it at the 7. I'm not even going to buy the half. I think we take care of business and become the 5th team ever to win 3 straight on the road.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I'll be rooting for you, dude. Rooting for those Pats. They're fun to watch. Very excited to be watching them on Sundays. Expecting wins versus hoping and praying for wins, and hoping and praying for first
Yeah,
down,
yeah,
and
yeah,
hoping and praying we score 16 points. It's there's where we are headed in the right direction, and it's very promising.
yeah.
I'm very happy,
And I'm going to ride that trend.
and we're gonna ride it.
Yeah.
Well,
Fuck yeah.
you're gonna ride it. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna I'm gonna pass my ticket off to the next person in line.
That's fine. That's fine. Next up, we got Raiders at the Chiefs. Chiefs laying 12.5. Total set at 45.5. I got nothing here. In the past, the Raiders have given the Chiefs some trouble over the past couple years, but this is a different Raiders team. You got Geno at the helm. Um, yeah, I don't know. It doesn't feel the same to me. Um, to where I'm confident enough laying or getting 12.5 with the Raiders. I think the Chiefs could stomp on them with the way their offense has been looking. I don't know, but what do you think?
I lean the Chiefs pretty heavily. I don't want to take it right now just because the Raiders do play them pretty tight in the divisional games. Um, and we could see a I don't know. There's a lot of stuff going along with the refs after the game with the Lions. You might see the refs
Oh yeah.
try to balance the fucking score sheet a little bit. Maybe
Well, that was Branch. Branch initiated that on Juju. He gave him a fucking punch.
100%. No, but I'm saying the Chiefs. I don't think they had a penalty. I saw something. They didn't have a penalty called on them all game last night. Or 2 nights.
Really?
I want to say that I'm pretty confident in that. I don't know. I forget. I read it somewhere. Um, but anyway, that's what I was saying. Balancing the score sheet. I think the refs might be under a little bit of smoke here. It might have been too obvious of the Chiefs getting away with some stuff and getting the
Oh,
extra calls. Um, so I expect the refs to have a little bit of a hand in this one, trying to keep it close. So I'm a little nervous, but I definitely lean the Chiefs.
yeah. Again, this is a different Raiders team in the past, where they've kept it close. No Brock Bowers still, I believe. I don't think he's going to be in.
Yeah, at least.
So yeah, I'm trying to see the penalties here really quick.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it too. The Kansas City Chiefs became the first team since 1972 to have zero accepted penalties. Zero turnover. Okay, so 2
32?
turnovers and no more than one punt in the game. So that was the whole spiel. But they had zero accepted penalties against them.
You say
That's
1932?
1972. 72.
72. Oh, I thought you said 32. I was like, holy fucking shit.
Yeah, I mean that's still 53 years ago, man. It's a while
Fair.
ago.
Well, 32 would have been
So
a lot more. It would have been 100 years
yeah.
almost.
Oh, oh.
But yeah, I got nothing here. Again, different Raiders team. So
Yeah, but it's just crazy. Like that's why I'm nervous because I feel like there's going to be a little bit of extra. I shouldn't be scared of that angle, but I am, and I'm not going to lay it right
that's
now.
fair.
I might.
If it was in Las Vegas, I think I would be leaning toward the Raiders, but they're at Arrowhead, so
I don't know. I feel like the Raiders are. Was that Raiders Titans game in Las Vegas?
yeah, they were at home.
Okay.
Raiders
Okay.
were.
Then never mind.
Yeah. I think the Raiders suck, personally.
Yeah, they're awful.
I don't think the Raiders can save them. I mean, I don't think the refs can save them, excuse me, from a 2 touchdown loss, personally. At least not
Yeah.
enough to put my money on it, you know?
Yeah. No, I mean that's why I'm not putting my money on it. I'm just nervous.
Speaking of putting my money on it, Eagles at the Vikings. Eagles -2.5, total set at 43.5. I will be on the Philadelphia Eagles money line despite their struggles. I believe JJ McCarthy is coming back this week, but I do not care. I think the Eagles get right here. Give me the Eagles money line -135 currently on DraftKings.
Fair enough. Fair enough. That's the way I lean too. Is it confirmed JJ's going to play? Like, what are the odds here?
Um, they're coming off a bye, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Let me see what we got. I'm pretty sure that he is expected to play.
Okay.
Definitely not confirmed. I haven't seen anything confirmed.
Okay. Well,
Could return this week if practice goes well. That was this afternoon. So
okay. I'm going to wait and I'm going to play the Eagles if it's JJ McCarthy playing quarterback. If it's Carson Wentz, there's a little bit of a revenge angle there. So I don't want any part of that.
okay. I was like,
So
really? No,
yeah,
but that
and
makes sense. Yeah, I
I
forgot
think
about
JJ
that.
McCarthy blows. Um, so yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
don't,
don't think he's what they expected, to be honest.
no, I mean I don't know what you're expecting for a quarterback out of college on a team that ran the ball 85% of the time.
Yeah.
Quarterback men and just take over like that. Not going to happen. But yeah, if JJ McCarthy's playing, I will play the Eagles.
All right. Yeah, I'm on the Eagles either way. I don't think it matters. I think this is a get right game for the Eagles after 2 straight losses. I think they're much better than what they put out obviously last week. The week prior to the Broncos, I think that was a good loss, I guess you could say in certain ways. I think the Broncos are a better team than they displayed in London. But the Giants loss in division, slip up, not looking great. I think they rally the troops, get better on offense, and I don't think the Vikings can keep up.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. This, the Wentz angle.
Yeah. No, that's fair. I didn't even think about that, to be
All
honest. Yeah, I didn't even think about the revenge for Carson. But next up, we got Panthers at the Jets. Panthers -1.5 on the road. Total set at 42.5. Took everything in me not to take the Jets here. But a
Say,
winless a winless team is not something I'm going to put my money on. Panthers really good at home. Obviously, we talked about that a couple weeks in a row, but not so great on the road. But I mean, on the road against the Jets, you could see this is where they get right as an away team. But I'm going to lay off. What do you think?
um, I laughed because I was so close to taking the Jets, and I was like, "Don't fucking do it! Like, what are you doing? Don't do it! Don't do it!" I mean, I lean that way, I guess. Carolina is an absolute shitstorm on the road.
Yeah, they
Uh,
suck.
yeah, I think they're what 3-3, 3-0 at home, 0-3 on the road, and their point spread on the road is absurd. So that's where I'd lean, but I think the Jets are also just bad enough where the Panthers could win their first road game. So I'm off. I'm out. No, thank you.
You know what I just decided? I'm gonna take the over in this game.
Ooh.
42 and a half, I believe it is.
And
I'm
that's what you're
typing
going.
it.
You're
Yeah,
going over.
yeah. 42 and a half. Yeah, I like that.
Okay.
Give me the over.
The over.
I think if the Jets do cover, like I think they will, the 1.5, I mean, cover slash win, I think it's gonna be a pretty back and forth game. Um, yeah, I don't see the Jets winning or covering the 1.5 in a low scoring game. This is kind of my thinking here because their defense hasn't been great. London, throw the London games out because that throws everything off. They held the Broncos to 13, but I don't think that counts. Every other game they've been they've been letting up points on points, and I think that is kind of where we get to here as well. I can
Yeah.
see like a 30-27 type of game here.
That was the final score of their last game, Panthers.
Yeah, against Cowboys. Yeah. All right.
It was a pretty wild guess.
Moving to Cleveland, Browns -2.5, hosting the Dolphins. Total set at 40.5. This is another one I was heavy on the Browns after the Tua comments, but I don't know. This is
Yeah.
just gross. I don't like anything here.
You know where I stand here. Just the Dolphins playing a football game. I'm not going to bet on it. Um, we got a little Tua on Dylan Gabriel action here. We got a
Lefty on
little
lefty. Yep.
little. You know that meme, that dude from SpongeBob? He's like pointing both both directions. You know that one?
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, I just what it popped into my head when I saw that game. I just put that together. Um, well, yeah, we got two left-handed quarterbacks that can't throw a football over 40 yards facing each other. Um, both of Hawaiian descent. Um, yeah, I mean, this is this is wild.
I
I
do have a
kind of
question.
want it now.
I do have a question for you. When, like, if the Browns continue to do what they've been doing, when, like, do you think Shadur gets a start at some point here? I mean,
Um, Potentially. I would say. I mean, if they're what's the record right now? They're 1-5.
yeah.
Um, I could see it if they have one or two wins with like a game, 2, 3 games left of the season.
You think
But
it's
I
that
think,
late?
yeah, I mean, I think Gabriel played well enough the week prior to win the
Yeah, no, he
game.
hasn't been bad. I'm just curious.
Uh,
It's like,
he obviously didn't play well last week, but I mean, if that's one like you drafted this guy in the third round, Gabriel, that is, and he's been dealing with all the bullshit with Shadur behind him and all that stuff. Like it's just a distraction, and you're gonna play him for a few weeks, and you're not gonna win a couple games, and you're gonna throw Shadur in there. I mean, that's why like that's just a complete confidence killer to Gabriel. You might as well. Like, I don't think he's going to be anything special, but you might as well not even make that pick. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So
No,
so
I'm
it
just
would have
curious.
it would have to get really really bad, I think.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, it's not very good, for being
No, it's
honest.
not good. but like 8, 9 losses in a row, maybe 7.
I mean, they shouldn't even won that game against fucking Packers. They should be 0-6, but that's the Joe Flacco effect, I guess.
That was
And
Flacco.
then, I mean, what about Deshaun Watson? He's still on the roster, isn't he?
He is. He is. I'm pretty sure he had a Achilles setback.
Oh, he's hurt. Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean, I
yeah,
don't fucking know. That place, they gotta. I don't know. The Browns gotta fucking move. They gotta move
yeah.
somewhere.
They
First
need to.
international team,
Yeah, honestly, I mean,
The Liverpool Browns.
yeah, they got it. They got to do something. It's bad.
It's
It's
so
bad.
bad, man.
So bad in Cleveland.
All right, last 1 o'clock game. Saints at the Bears. Bears laying 5.5. Total set at 47.5. I got nothing here. Bears coming off a big win, obviously. Saints been fighting all year, but to no avail. What do you think?
No. Um. Yeah, Saints have been scrappy. They fight. Spencer Rattler has actually looked pretty solid. Um, and I think at times, honestly, given the situation, like has looked on par with Caleb Williams. Might be a wild take, but like what
I don't think it's crazy, to be honest. I mean,
what has Caleb done to separate himself from Spencer Rattler? I don't think anything really. Maybe a few more wins on the resume, but I mean Spencer Rattler is only quarterback for the New Orleans Saints.
mm-hmm.
So um, I don't really know. I want to. I'm not going to bet on it. I would like to see the Bears string another game together before I bet on them.
Yeah.
Uh, I would lean the Saints here, just given that factor, but I'm not confident either way. So I'm gonna stay off.
Yep. Same here. I got nothing there. Don't know how to feel. I agree with you. I would like to see the Bears do it more than one time
Yep.
before laying points, even at home. Next up, we got the Giants at the Broncos. Broncos laying 7. Total set at 39.5. Looks like the lowest total of the week. Um, yeah, I don't know. Coming back from London, Broncos again didn't look great against the Jets, but I like to throw those London games out. It's weird. Doesn't. I don't think it tells the full story of either team personally.
Yep.
But the Giants coming off a big win here. I honestly would lean toward the Broncos, but I got nothing.
I am on the Broncos minus the 7 points. Um, this is kind of a fade the Giants spot, which I did when they played the Saints. I took the Saints a few weeks ago, and now the Giants play fantastic against the Eagles, and now everyone's like, "Oh, they're the real deal." And the Broncos are just a grittier team in all facets. Defensively, they have more talent. Offensively, in my opinion, and I think they're going to bully this Giants team and kind of put them in their place a little bit. So give me the Broncos minus 7. I would lean the under, but I honestly think this one might be a rout. I think this one might be like 34-10, 34-13 type of game.
Yeah, I see. I want to lay it with the Broncos, but they just haven't. It feels like they haven't clicked. You know what I mean?
No,
Like
no,
Bo,
but
Bo
they've been
hasn't
so
looked.
they've been so close to clicking. You know what I mean?
I
Like they're
know
right.
Bo hasn't looked like he looked in his rookie year. Just doesn't seem fluid enough offensively. We know how good the defense is, at least talent wise. But I don't know. It just makes me nervous. They haven't. It feels like they haven't hit their stride yet. So I'm gonna lay off. But I definitely would lean toward the side that you are choosing as well, especially with how all the receivers out for the Giants. I don't think Slayton is like a 50-50 to go.
Yeah. I mean,
Um,
there's no way that Jackson Dart, Cam Scattaboo, and Wandale Robinson go into Denver
yeah,
and
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 that's
win
all
the
they
game.
have.
I exactly, and I just think that I think the Broncos we'll uh, we'll exploit that pretty easily this week.
No, that's fair. I was on them early. I'm waiting to see it. I'm waiting to see their full potential before I'm gonna lay a touchdown, you know.
Yeah, and like yeah, they haven't showed it yet, but I'm trying to get ahead of. I'm trying to get ahead of that 8 ball a
No,
little bit. Like
agreed. I mean, it's definitely in there. I don't
yeah,
disagree with you.
they're better than this. I mean, they went into Philly and beat the Eagles, right? So I don't think they'll have an issue with the Giants.
All right, we go to Los Angeles. Colts at the Chargers. Chargers minus 1.5. Total set at 48.5. This one was tough for me. I think this is going to be a really good game, actually.
I think so
Um,
too.
but I don't have a play. I was leaning toward the Chargers, if I'm being honest, but I'm not going to play anything here.
I was leaning towards the Chargers as well until I realized that the Colts have already played in the same exact stadium.
Oh yeah, against the Rams, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, it's not unfamiliar territory. I mean, they should have even won that game. That was the Adonai Mitchell drop
Hmm.
before the end zone game. Chargers and all have honestly not looked fantastic the last few weeks. They started off hot, 2 straight losses, almost lose to the Dolphins to make it 3. They come out winning that game. Um,
Banged up big time for the Chargers.
banged up big time.
O line, running backs.
Yeah, and I want to bet the bounce backs, but like LA's coming home. You know, I want to bet that spot. You know, they looked better in that second half of that game, but I don't know. The Colts have been a wagon. I'm nervous. I don't want to do it.
Yeah. No, that's fair. Chargers are struggling big time with injuries on offense. Um,
Yeah. Offensive line.
yeah, Joe Alt.
Joe Alt too. Yeah. Joe Alt. Stanley.
Yeah,
Dude,
he went out. He went out early after signing. I think he's the highest paid lineman in the league.
dude, if I knew, I should have known this, and I think I might have known this, but I didn't think about this. That Do you know who the Saints defensive coordinator is?
No.
It's our favorite guy.
Oh, Brandon Staley.
It's Brandon Staley. If I knew that, I would have bet the Pats so hard the other day.
I did.
You did, and I saw him on the sidelines, and I was like,
I did not know that. That's so funny.
oh man, that dweeb. Oh,
That he is.
oh man,
Two
go
air.
go
Oh.
go fill out a few HR reports, buddy.
All right.
Get out of here. Get off the sideline.
To Arizona we go. Packers minus 6.5 on the road. Total set at 44.5. I don't know what the status of Kyler here. Lean the Packers, but no play. The Packers seem like they've come back down to you know, a good team.
Yeah.
After that first couple weeks, I guess, against
Yeah.
destroying the Lions. But I don't know if I trust them to cover those big spreads because they've been in a couple close games against obviously losing to the Browns, and then last week they were in a pretty close game against the Bengals. I don't know if I trust them, especially on the road. I think this Cardinals
Yeah.
defense is pretty good. And they put up a fight against the Colts even with Jacoby Brissett. So I'm not confident laying a touchdown with the Pack right now.
No, not at all. You know what they say? Good teams win. Packers, they win.
Great
Great teams
teams
cover.
cover. Yes, sir.
I don't think they're quite at that mark yet. I thought they were going to be an absolute wagon this year, and they very well end up. They could
They
be.
could be, yeah. Yeah,
It could be still,
100%.
but a couple shaky games. Um, yeah, so I'll definitely wait to lay some points with them again.
Yeah. All right, last afternoon game before Sunday night is the Commanders at the Cowboys divisional matchup. Commanders minus 2.5 on the road. Total set at 54.5, the highest total of the weekend. Give me the Cowboys plus 3.5, which gives you a minus 156. I will lay the juice. I think the Cowboys stay in this game. Um, Jaden's still getting back to his rookie self. Obviously, some mistakes against the Bears, traveling to Dallas. I like the Cowboys here.
You like them boys?
I do.
Yeah, I mean, I got nothing here. My initial lean would be Cowboys, um, but that defense, man, like at any given point, like if McLaurin comes back this week, Commanders could put up 50. Um, so that makes me a little nervous. Um, so I'm gonna stay off here. Should be a good game. Definitely gonna watch this one. Actually, I don't even know if I can watch this one. It's at Eagle Point this week. It's our biggest tournament of the year. It's a big collegiate event.
Oh,
It's
baby.
Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So we got players from Texas and Oklahoma coming out.
Busy, busy.
Big event, and I don't know if I'll be watching any football. I hope
That's
I I
fine.
hope I can. I hope I can, but we'll see.
I'll keep you in the loop, buddy.
Yeah, yeah. I
All
appreciate
right,
you.
yes, sir. Let's go to Sunday night in San Francisco, Santa Clara to be exact. Falcons travel to the Niners. Niners minus 2.5. Total set at 47.5. I will be on the San Francisco 49ers minus 2.5 here. Brock Purdy, I believe, I feel like I've said this every week, but I believe Brock Purdy will be back this week. Um, Niners did lose.
Chance.
Niners
Ooh.
did lose. Oh, you know what? It's just changed. Yeah, I don't know if Brock's back. I'm still going to take the Niners. Big win for the Falcons, obviously, last night on Monday.
Yep.
Um, and Fred Warner going down for the Niners is huge. George Kittle is coming back. However, I think the Falcons are a good team, but in San Francisco Sunday night, I'm going to take the Niners to cover the 2.5. I think this team is really good. They've just been riddled with fucking injuries. And if it is Mac Jones, he's gotten the job done so far. Kittle coming back will be big for the offense, and I like him.
Yeah, I'm with you. Niners minus 2.5. Yeah, I mean, you kind of hit the nail on the head there. Killer coming back. Hopefully, Pearsall can come back and be healthy.
Yep.
And I think that's really all that it will take. Um, I know Warner's out. I know Bosa's out, but I just like this Niners defense still. I still do. I like Salah, defensive coordinator. I think he's going to get these boys up and ready to play Sunday night. Um, the last Falcons road game was at Carolina. Not a very good showing.
Smoked.
Um, yeah, smoked. Now they're traveling all the way to Santa Clara Sunday night, big spot. Feels like a
Short
little
week.
short week. Feels like a choke scenario for Falcons. So give
Yeah.
me the Niners. And I don't know. You know what bothers me, Fuski?
What bothers you, Richard?
That NFL teams are allowed to have like their city name, San Francisco, and their stadium not be in the city. Like it's in Santa Clara, and like
It's like
that's like
New
not.
England. Just like New
Yeah, no,
England.
we can put it anywhere. We have a whole lot of places we can put it, but like the New York Jets and New York Giants, like their stadiums in New Jersey.
Yeah, well, they're fucking gay, so
Like, there's plenty of real estate, plenty of real estate on Long Island. But I'm just gonna look this up. This has always bothered me.
That's fair.
It's completely off topic. I mean, kind of on topic, but not really.
Well, there's probably a few of them.
What's their stadium called?
Levi Stadium, right?
Yeah, Levi Stadium.
It was
It's an hour and 25-minute drive from San Francisco.
California's a big fucking state, guy.
Yeah, you drive through 14 different cities and towns before you get there. It's bullshit.
The
They should
big
be the,
fucking state.
they should be the Santa Clara 49ers.
I don't think the NFL would ever do that, personally.
No, they won't, but that's how it should be.
All right, we got two Monday games again. 7 and 10 this time instead of 7 and 8. Eastern Bucks at the Lions. Lions minus 5.5. Total set at 52.5. And then Texans at the Seahawks. Seahawks -3 at home. Total set at 41.5. A little early for the Mondays. I would say, I don't know what to think about Bucks at the Lions. The Bucks have just been great. Lions obviously coming off a loss. I think I like the Texans +3 because the Seahawks haven't been great at home, and the Texans coming off a bye. So I
Yeah.
think Texans +3 would be the only play that I'm pretty confident in as of Tuesday night. What do you
Yeah.
think about these two?
That I lean that way in that Texans Seahawks game. I would lean this. I would lean the Texans. Their defense is good enough for sure to go into Seattle and beat this team that really isn't that good at home. And the Texans played offensively very well their last time out. They absolutely smacked the Ravens. Not the same Ravens team as old, right? I mean, Lamar was out. Their defense struggling, right? But it was a good spot for the Texans to kind of get into a rhythm, get in sync, get that offense going. So I would lean that way. In the first game, which is going to be an absolute banger. You got the Lions and then the Buccaneers. Initial lean is the Bucks 5.5. I mean, giving them 5.5 points. I don't think they should be 5.5 point dogs to any team in the NFL. But there's a reason why the line is that. So I'm going to back off for now.
Yeah, Mike Evans possibly back with an extra day of rest. I don't know what's up with Emeka, but we will see. I would agree with you. I don't think the Bucks should be 5.5 point dogs, but in Detroit, maybe a bounce back week for the Lions. That will do it for week 7. And let's finish off with our season long bets. I believe it is my turn to go first. Am I correct there? Because
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
I'm gonna take a total for my first, and I'm gonna take under 48.5 in the Chargers and Colts game.
Wow, I like that. Actually, I do.
All right, what do you got, brother?
I said it earlier in the podcast. Favorite play of the year so far: Jacksonville Jaguars +3.
Excuse me. So I need a spread, huh? Give me Texans +3 on Monday night.
Ooh. So it's where the line closes.
Yeah.
If that gets to 4, you're in at 4.
Yeah, and if it gets to
Pick 'em. It's pick 'em.
it's Pick'em, that's right. Texans +3 as of right now. And for your
All right.
total.
My total is going to be the New York Giants and Denver Broncos over 39.5 points. Let's go. Come on.
49.5?
39.
39.5. I was going to say that's high for that game. All righty. You currently are in the lead at 4-4. I'm 4-5. And that's it. That's week 7. Hell yeah, brother.
That's man. I'm deprived of sleep. My eyes can't even open up all the way. But we're young. We bounce back better than most.
You got that right.
I can only say that for so long though. I'm gonna hold on to that.
All
Yeah,
right,
week seven.
fellas.
Week 7 coming up, man. 6 weeks passed. We say it every year. It flies by. Sit back on the couch if you can. Enjoy the football. Nice beverage. Football is best enjoyed with a nice beverage. Believe it or not.
Oh yeah.
So yeah.
Yes, sir. Good luck, everyone. Good luck, DeGents. We're into the second third of the NFL season. Follow the socials, like, subscribe, leave some comments, some feedback as always, and we will see you next week.
Next week, baby. Peace.